On this episode of Sludge Underground, Brynn is pissed.
Any dickhead can have an opinion. Do something about it. Do better than me. Do better than Myke. Do better than Sash and everyone at Battle for Vulcan. Do it.
Myke issues a stern warning.
Bands not cooperating and shit is not going to fly easy by us. We're not going to get into those kind of arguments with those kind of people.
Promises are made regarding this weekend's Recoil event.
What can people expect?
You're gonna feel things you've never felt before in your life.
That's exactly right. I just want to cut in there and say that's exactly how it's going to be. You're going to feel it.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Nasiphi, Zwane, and I'm back with another episode of Sludge Underground podcast. Today I've got the homies from Devilnest with me. We've got their show that is coming up in about 3 days' time, which is obviously going to be Recoil. We've got a couple of bands coming down from Joburg, Victoria, Gemeente, and Walk These Skies. Guys, I need you to tell me how you guys actually planned the show and how you went about setting it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've known the guys from Walk These Skies and Gemeente for a while. We've performed with them in Your Cynical Sanity, which has been great. So we've got to see how they've done on stage and how they've managed to engage with crowds in their local venues. And we've just known the guys as well. We've gotten to know them just through chatting. I think they're really solid guys, very good musicians.
Yeah.
They've got recordings out, very active bands. And we think kind of the caliber of bands we do want to bring to Durban in particular. Again, the whole point of Devilnest is to try and bring talent from around the country here to Durban, to expose Durbanites to what South Africa has to offer, because again we have some really incredible talent here, and we obviously want to make these shows really memorable. And we just think after the Sunken State show we were like, how do we sort of like equal that or whatever, you know, how do we bring another experience that's really, really impressive?
Similarly to the situation with Sunken State, Gemeente were reaching out to us as well, asking about Durban shows, and they obviously wanted to come down and play a show. They sort of want to roll with a lot of their shows. They're sort of doing a road to Ramfest, as they put it. So they had mentioned to us, please can we book a date? And during the interim of us sorting out the Sunken State stuff, we said to them, guys, if we can pull the Sunken State one off really well, we'll definitely have you guys down. And as fate had it with timing and things, Walk These Skies, fell into our laps. They were just talking about it, as they mentioned. So they were really willing to be part of the show and to come down and stuff. And, to have, as I put it in the description, 2 of the top 3 from Vulcan's 2025 final to come play our next show is like exactly what we would want, the caliber that we would want for sure.
And obviously a couple of weeks you guys dropped a little visual that we were working on, and you guys got a lot of traction. You guys had traction prior to that, but there had been a lot of feedback that has been coming through. How has your journey been so far? I mean, so early into Devilnest.
I think overall it's been really, really great. Huge amounts of support overall. A lot of people from Durban and around South Africa who've just sort of expressed their support, which is great to see. Obviously, it emboldens us to continue doing this kind of stuff. Obviously, you get one or two. You're going to get some bad feedback from people who are just, miserable fucks. That's what I would just call them. And that's fine. Like everyone's entitled to be an idiot if they want to be, or they have opinions. Everyone's allowed to have opinions, and I don't have any problem with that. But, at the same time, it's like we're doing this for people who want to be part of this, who have a better outlook, who are looking for better experiences and to be exposed and to have fun and, to be part of something that is going to be a core memory. It's not just an experience. It's something that you will remember for the rest of your life. That's kind of what Myke and I want to do. It's like it's not just an experience. It's like the time of your life type vibes.
I think we kind of said in our video that you made for us that we're not really about bullshit, and we put that out there off the bat. And I feel like people that saw the video and commented on the video could see that authenticity from us, which I love, because it's been nothing but a pleasure working with Brynn on this. As we discussed the other day, it's just been so smooth, and I don't really see anyone else that I would trust to be on the same page so similarly like we are. But it's a little bit surprising, but in a good way, that people are reaching out and commenting on the video, and people that we would kind of look up to, guys that have done this before and know what it takes and what they need to do to get it to be successful. And it's nice. It's really nice to see and hear from these people, and we take it, with grain of salt here and there, but also at the same time, it's just nice to sort of have a bit of respect from these people too.
Yeah.
So it's been fucking cool, man.
Okay, guys. So obviously we're going to read the comments now. One of the comments that came up was on Facebook, which basically read, "Bro, I was at the last 2 Battle for Varken at Westville Warehouse, and it was terrible. The sound was horrendous. The drums weren't even mic'd up. We forgot how good we had it back in the day, with jesters and the amount of money Cameron so-and-so and Donovan Jacobs invested into quality sound to put on a great show. The last Westville Warehouse gig I went to was meant to be a night out. No wife, no kids, just me and my mates, and I called an Uber and was home by 9:30 because honestly our band practice sessions back in the day sounded better." Now, I don't know how you guys feel about that. What do you guys have to say in response to that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just, thanks for typing all that. Really appreciate it. But first and foremost, I think the Battle for Varken stuff, obviously we weren't involved with that. I mean, well, we did actually play in YCS.
Yeah, we played the show, yeah.
So I guess we just sucked dick then.
I guess so, yeah. Terrible band.
Which is great, whatever, so eat my ass. And I think, other than that, like, I don't know what gig he's referring to. I don't know if it's Devilnest or not. I mean, I can't account for every single show that happens and everything. I don't think it's the venue's fault. I don't know what the fuck show he's talking about. If it's our show, then, well, I just don't believe that.
I don't think so.
I think I would have seen his dumb little face, and I would just be like, oh, it's that asshole over there.
It couldn't have been us, literally, because, I mean, back in the day does not refer to us at all, since we are today and, like, a week ago. We can't be back in the day. So I don't know what comparison you're making, but we are trying to make a change now. That is sort of the point going forward, is to change stuff. So
I mean, it's just a bit unhinged and weird. I mean, look, it's like, everyone likes to pull their dick out and show it off every now and again, but it can get you in trouble. And if you want to say stuff, well, that's cool. Like, again, dude, what I would just say, don't tell me, show me. If you can do better, whoever you are, step up and do better. I'm telling you. I don't want to hear what you were best in the day, whatever. Fuck off. Show me. Put your money where your mouth is. Talk is cheap. Any dickhead can have an opinion. Do something about it. Show me up. Do better than me. Do better than Myke. Do better than Sash and everyone at Battle for Varken. Do it. And I'll shut my mouth and I'll go, I concede. You're a better organizer. You're a better guy than I am.
Very interesting, guys. And obviously it wasn't just all negative shit. I mean, on the YouTube, you had some really positive feedback on there. One of the people was Patrick Davidson of Metal for Africa, who was saying basically, great vision, guys. Wishing you all the best on this journey. Sounds a lot like how things got rolling with Metal for Africa nearly 20 years ago. It happened almost by accident. Only it was no accident. It just surpassed the initial expectation by a whole lot, and it took on a life of its own from there. Power to you. How does it feel, getting that from a legend in the scene?
That's kind of what I was referring to earlier. Like to read a comment like that from Pat. Like, I really respect what you've done and how long you've held out there doing this stuff. So
it's not easy.
And this one really made me like happy. And I guess we don't have a choice to give up, as you told me. We stuck in now, so we have to carry on doing this and living up to legacies like Pat. And it's this is a really cool comment to read for sure.
I mean, I've known Pat for, what is it now, probably coming up on 2 decades. I mean, in my first band, Code of Silence, we toured with Mind Assault. Nice. Some very interesting memories about that, but it was absolutely wild. Played Burn in the Red Door back in the day.
Nice.
I was a guitarist back then. Not just a percussionist. But I mean, absolutely great to hear from Pat, that kind of stuff. He's been sort of on the front lines for the longest time with Metal for Africa, covering the continent as a whole, but trying to really fly the flag high for South African metal in particular.
Yes.
So obviously when you hear from OGs and guys who know what it's like, and they get it. They get it better than anybody else. So to hear that from Pat means a huge amount to us. We obviously played Metal for Africa Summerfest in January, which is our first time in Cape Town, like bucket list type things, and it was absolutely incredible. Like, Cape Town
premium
is
shit,
insane. Like, that's the kind of energy we want to see here in Durban. And again, like with the Sunken Stage show, that's exactly what we got And again, lots of new faces, lots of old faces.
Yeah.
Really good. And a lot of people just said it really was like, it hit them in the feels and the nostalgia, which was a big deal for me.
Very beautiful. One of the comments which actually made me reach out to Myke and be like, you guys cannot give up now, was sent through by Myke, at MykeWood9514, who basically said that I wish these guys all the luck. You are going to need it. So many event organizers, especially in the metal scene, have folded after a year or two. The only place the metal scene has exploded is on social media. In real life, it's shrinking by the day. I read this immediately and I was like, really, guys, the pressure's on right now. I mean, it won't be a good look if you guys just fucking bomb out after 2 years.
He's not wrong. That information that he put out there is not wrong about event organizers giving up after a year and stuff. I think different people have different motives to why they want to run events and organize things. Very few are guys that are in bands that deal with the day-to-day of what is required on the marketing end of everything.
For sure.
And you know, I don't feel like me and Brynn are in this position where like we want you to care about us more than you care about the bands. And I feel like that's a good way and a positive way for us to succeed in this sort of thing, because people being dicks and bands not cooperating and shit is not going to fly easy by us. We're not going to get into those kind of arguments with those kind of people because we already know you and we will handle everything properly. We're not going to make this about, oh, we deserve more money than the bands that play for us. That's never going to be the case with us. So there's a lot of truth to the comment and shit, but yeah, I don't want to let anyone down either, so I hope we don't.
Your side, Brynn?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like we're not going to give up, and we might not be doing events every single month or every 2 months. That's not the idea. The idea is that, I already play in 2 bands. Myke's got YCS. We've got a pretty decent schedule that we've got going on. So
yes.
What we do want to do, though, is we want to do special events that are well planned, well marketed, well funded, where we reward the creatives who are part of it. Everybody who's part of this becomes part of the Devilnest story, the family, as it were. I know that's a bit like contrived to say that, but whatever. I don't really care. This isn't corporate. But really, that's it. It's like what all the little moving parts. It's not just Myke and I as well. It's like it's people who deal with the ticketing and customers at the door. It's the sound guy. It's people at the venue. It's the waitresses. It's the bartenders. It's the fans. It's a whole lot of moving parts. So to be part of this is to be part of this sort of like organism, I guess. That's the idea. And that, we want to build up hype. We want to make it really good. We're going to try and make, again, we're going to try and make it bigger and better if we can. But obviously, you start to sort of hit a ceiling of how much you can do and what you can do. But that said, we're very ambitious in that respect. And even though we might not be doing things every single month or every week or whatever, the events that we do hold are going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. I know that it's ultimately not up to you guys, or that it's not in your hands, but do you guys feel like with the work that you guys are putting in Durban, we are going to eventually see now these massive, sort of organizations now coming back to Durban? For example, are we now going to start seeing Ramfest coming to Durban? Are we going to start seeing Nulo was out in Joburg and Cape Town recently? Is there going to be any knock-on effects from what Devilnest is doing that basically benefits Durban in that regard, where people are actually coming back here instead of just sticking to Cape Town and Joburg?
I definitely feel like we are a point that will make people believe that to some degree more than what people believe at the moment. Because right now I don't fully believe that people are like, oh yeah, Durban would be a cool place to have shows, but I feel like we are the starting point to that. We're going to bring people and have new people come around and realize like, oh shit, there is still something going on. As Brynn's put it, this is real. We are fucking alive. It's here. We can do this. So the more we collectively build something and create this idea that, oh shit, there are big things happening in Durban, Joburg bands, Cape Town bands coming to Durban to play shows again, I think that whole part of the inertia will definitely cause those sort of things. And I think something like Ramfest or one of the bigger international acts coming down and stuff, that's like a fucking goal for us to get to. If we were responsible in some degree to get those bands and that to happen, then I'm fucking stoked, bro. We've done our job.
So guys, we obviously know that you guys are going to be we've arranged, or we had arranged prior to this, that we're going to be chatting to some of the bands that will be coming down this coming weekend. So we're basically going to transition into that. We're going to set that up, and then the next couple of shots that you're going to be seeing are of obviously Myke and Brynn having a chat with the bands. So do enjoy some of that.
We are live.
Let's start with you guys in Gemeente. Like, how you guys feeling? You guys pumped to come down to Durban, play a show?
Yeah, we're fucking excited. Like, it will be our first time in Durban, and yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah, we fucking pumped, bro. We definitely want to fill this place up again as much as last time. No room to breathe, just mosh pits all over the place. So I think this is a good way to do it. So I'm very keen.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty fucking stoked, man. I'm pretty stoked. And it's Westfall, so yeah, Westfall's always fun.
Yeah, as you said, like Kristen and I have come down before, and we've come with other bands, but it's going to be Walk These Skies' first time coming down, which is going to be a really fun experience, because it's sort of been in the back of my mind for the last year or so since the band got going again that we need to come down. And it was crazy because we were talking about it one night, and then the next day we get invited to come down. So it's almost like it was meant to be, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Serendipitous, yeah.
We're so stoked we caught you guys at like the perfect time, bro, for sure. Like, it's going to be a fucking hell of a show having both of you.
Yeah, man, Westfall's like home, man. We've had so many gigs there now. It's a refreshing thing to have the Joburg and Pretoria guys here.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think as well it's great for the Durban crowd to again be exposed to new bands, like heavier bands that we've really come to appreciate, myself and Myke, and obviously we've jammed with you guys in the past, seen what you're capable of. I think the Durban crowd, based on the first show with Sunken State, the response was absolutely electric. It was this place, like the roof came off this place, so I'm expecting a similar, if not even greater response this time. And thanks for being part of this.
Guys, now obviously we know that the event is a couple of days away. Today is the 17th. Event is happening on the 20th at Westfall Warehouse. What can people expect?
A lot of fun. You can expect a lot of excitement. I think you can expect some great performances from Nine Refrain. Obviously, YCS, I believe we do pretty well for ourselves. No, we don't. Not us. But definitely with Walk These Guys and Gemeente. I've seen these guys live. I've heard their recordings, spoken to the guys extensively. They're top musicians. They're great bands. They bring energy. You know, they move around on stage. They get the crowd going. So you're gonna feel things you've never felt before in your life.
That's exactly right. I just want to cut in there and say that's exactly how it's going to be. You're going to feel it more than anything else. Me watching Sunken State at the last show, with the guys at the back of the show turning around, looking at each other, being like, "What the fuck did I just experience?" Like, the breakdowns were devastating. The whole performance from them was devastating. I feel like Durban has missed out on a lot of stuff, but when you see bands like this come down, you're going to realize, like, holy shit, this is like bigger than we ever expected. And we obviously want to bring that to every show that we have. So, like, that's what you're going to get.
And the thing is that it is a curated experience. Yes. You know, we're not just getting anybody we want on the bill. We're like, put up your hand and, you know, who wants to join, you know. Yeah. That's fine if that's how people want to do it. And I have no problem with how the organizers run their events. Yeah. But for us, again, the idea is to kind of create these premium events where, again, look, we don't know everything. We're not professionals in that sense, but we do know how gigs work. We do know how musicians think. We can tap into that psychology. We can tap into the psychology of fans, and we can, I think on that level, we can relate to them a lot better. Yes. And I think if you treat everybody well and you make them feel included, they'll want to be part of that. They'll want to stay part of that. They'll want others to be part of that. Yeah. That's how you grow things.
Yeah. Address this impression where, you know, people are under the assumption that obviously, well, it's not even an assumption, it's facts, that Durban doesn't have venues, but you guys have been utilizing Westfall Warehouse. Has there been any improvements from the last time that you guys started doing shows here?
I mean, definitely on, like, you know, Brynn is like fronting the whole fucking equipment side of things and everything. Like, yeah. You know, previously we would rely on other people that have experience, but not in the sense of making metal shows happen with experience and what is required as far as the sound equipment and everything goes. And Brynn is up the game to like another fucking level when it comes to that shit. I would say personally that whatever sound is happening here at Westfall Warehouse for gigs, for metal gigs especially, it's because of Brynn, and we are doing the best as far as that side of things go. Yeah. But obviously, you know, it is obviously our ambition to find other venues to do similar things and branch out and find other places. We need to connect with more people. We're hoping that they see what we're doing here and they're willing to understand that they will make a profit and it will be, you know, beneficial to them as it is for us to spread. So yeah, I definitely think it's a big thing for West Four House.
Where can people reach out to you if they need more details?
You can find us at Devilnest Events on Instagram. We're on TikTok as well. You can reach out to us personally. It's at Jack Vegas, at Myke Taylor. If you got ideas, you want to talk to us about anything, you want to be a part of the shows and stuff, like, we can always discuss this. And if you're about the growth, we're about the growth. So we're on the same playing field. So let's do this.
You're always free to just message us. We're pretty down to earth guys. We're happy to talk to just about anybody, whether it's just messages of support, if there's something that you think you can offer to Devilnest, any feedback as well. It's like we're not sitting in our ivory towers and kind of looking down and going,
no.
oh well. It's like look, if you think we can do some things better, we will do our level best.
Yeah, let us know.
We are trying to do this sort of like fronting it ourselves, making the marketing happening ourselves. It's all of that. So we do have some limitations currently, but those limitations are disappearing. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep reinvesting back into the scene and doing our very best to uplift creatives, because that's really what the core of this is about, is to uplift creatives. And that doesn't just mean artists, it means photographers, it means whatever, visual artists. That's what we want to do. We want to bring all of that up. We want to bring culture back. A lot of people in South Africa still see metal as countercultural.
Yes.
It's not. It's a culture in its own right. And it's an extreme culture, but it has a lot of good people in it. It's very, very emotive, technical, heavy music in many ways. And I want people to see that.
And it's fucking fun. It's not as angry as you might think it is. It's fucking fun. So come enjoy a fucking show.
It's cathartic. You get a release from it. It's like life sucks ass, man.
You guys were doing a couple of giveaways as well on social media. Are you guys going to be doing more of those? Because it's a pretty interesting spin.
Absolutely. I mean, like the inclusion of Alter House Body Arts and Armando specifically as a tattoo artist, we're very happy to include him with the shit. He's a great artist. He loves the fact that he's a part of our culture as well, and this whole subgenre of the music scene and stuff. He understands that people like us want sick tattoos as well. So to branch out and have that, like, it's a great opportunity, man. Like, reflecting on like the ticket sales, you can see guys are like really going out their way to like get involved so that they can get these vouchers too. So we will definitely do more shit like that in the future. Like, business is business, and I think that's a great way for people to connect.
Yeah,
definitely.
and the more that people connect with us, and the more people can offer, this is a great platform for you to bring yourself up, your brand, whatever you do.
Yes.
And it's a very good, smart move on Armando's part. It's smart for us. If you can offer something, if you want to be part of this, and it's good stuff, we are obviously not going to say no.
Yeah.
So, and fans will love that. So again, the more support we get from fans, the more support we get from other creatives, the more we can give back. That's how you win.
Sweet. One last question. I mean, a lot of people, there's been speculation here that apparently Brynn is actually Dan O'Donic. What do you have to say about that, dude? Is that real?
Deny all allegations about that. I've never heard of this Daniel Hedonic.
I've actually gotten the privilege to work with both of you, and I can't believe people would actually think you're Dan O'Donic.
I know, it's ridiculous. I find it ridiculous as well.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy, but it's all false, guys. No Dan O'Donic, no Jack Vegas.
Devilnest baby on 3, and we're going to point to that camera. 1, 2, 3.
Devilnest baby.